Hello guys, welcome back to my channel with your favorite photographer Divan Sosoko. So on this video I'm going to show you how to smoothen the skin as a beginner. So without wasting much time, let's just get to it. So first of all, you need to duplicate the background layer into two places, which I'm going to click on my command J1 and 2. So once you're done with this, select the second layer. So to make this tutorial easy, I'll just name this first layer as 1. So I'll name this as 2. So while I'm explaining, you can really get my point. So I'll just select this layer 2. I will close the visibility of the first layer. So I'm just going to add Gaussian blur to it. So once I get here, I'm going to take this radius to 4. After taking it to 4, I'll click OK. So you can now see the picture is looking blurry, but you shouldn't worry. So I'll come back to this layer 1, then I'll open the visibility and I'll come to image. I'll click on apply image. So after clicking on apply image, this is what is going to show. So once this show, you come to this layer, you now merge it with this layer 2, which I'm going to merge it with that. And once I'm done, I'll change this blending mode to subtract. So after changing it to subtract, your setting might not be like this, but once you change it to subtract, make sure the scale is at 2, the offset is at 128, and the opacity at 100. So once this is checked, you click OK. So after clicking OK, you come right back here and you now change this blending mode to linear light. So once you're done with this first step, you are good to go. You are good to start retouching. So I'll just group this layer. I'll highlight it too, then I'll bring it down here. I'll now name this FS, which is frequency separation. I'll open it. I'll come to the second layer here and I'll zoom it in a bit. So I'll pick on my mixer brush, make sure you change it to a clean brush, and the weight should be at 30 and the load at 30, mix at 30 and flow at 30 as well. So once you change this, once you have these settings, you are good to start brushing. So I'm just going to start retouching my image. So make sure you use the layer 2 in brushing. And the layer, let me quickly explain this. The layer 1 right here is actually for the skin texture, while the layer 2 is for the skin color. So you use the layer 2 in brushing, while the layer 1 in picking out blemishes on the face. So I'll get to that. So I'll just start by brushing using the layer 2. So I'll just brush this a bit. So you can now see there are blemishes on this face. So what I'm going to do to take off these blemishes is I'm going to click on this my layer 1. Then I like using the chrome stamp to pick blemishes, and I like keeping my opacity at 98 so that I won't really have that full hardness of this chrome stamp. So I'll just start by make sure you reduce it to make it smaller, so you won't have scar on the face while picking out blemishes. So I'll just pick this. I'll just pick this and this as well. Also take off this. So you need to be careful while doing this. I'll pick this off and this. So I'll just take this as well. Come right back to the side, then I'll pick it as well. So once I pick few of it out, I'll now go back to the layer 2 just so I can brush the image. I'll come back and pick my mixer brush again. So I'll just start brushing. So and if you have been following my video, I do make sure I don't get rid of the highlight. I try in blending the two so it corresponds very well. So I'll just brush this part and also make sure I don't do too much, so it will make the image look fake, like plastic. Sorry to use the word fake. So I don't want my image to look like a plastic, or the skin of the person to look like plastic. So I'll just brush this gently. As I said earlier, you don't get rid of any, like the highlights and the shadows. You try blending the two together. I just do this as well. I'll just brush it. So just take this. So just so I can show you guys that what I'm doing, it's really working out. So this is the before of it. You can see the after. I'll just continue. Just wanted to show you guys how the process is going. So I'll just come to this nose, then I'll now pick. So once I'm done with this part, I'll come to the hand area. I'll just brush it as well. I'll just brush this off. Make sure you don't get rid of any, but try maintaining. After brushing, you still have to maintain the shadows and the highlight, but the only thing is that you blend the two to make it smooth. So once I'm done, I just brush it, just give a final touch to it. So you guys can now see the before and after of it. This is the before and this is the after. So this is how I got to brush this image. Sorry guys, this is how I got to brush this image with just 8 minutes. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. So make sure and take note that once you're retouching, the layer 1 is the skin texture, while the layer 2 is the skin color. So if you are taking off blemishes on the image, you are using layer 1, and if you are brushing trying to blend the skin tone, you are using layer 2. So thank you guys, see you in the next video.